Hi. Goofy ad. Hey, how's it going, TC? Welcome to chat. Thank you for coming in and not exploding this time. Friends and enemies, distinguished guests, people who are in possession of souls. It's Tuesday, and it's time for Minecraft. We're playing hardcore. We're going back to the hardcore server. We have had 3 deaths. Server's not even been up a week. We were meant to be going the full month. I don't think that's going to happen at the rate we're going, but still. I'm managing you. I am functioning and apparently very fidgety. Who knew? Is that... I moved my microphone and I'm suddenly very aware that my microphone is in a different place. Oh, Dolly's in chat with the emotes. Welcome, Dolly. I knew you were going to be there. I didn't know, but I assumed. Yeah, it's Tuesday. I'm going to do the usual. How's your day been? Tell me about anything that you accomplished so we can pat you on the back and, like, you know, all gather around and be like, wow, that thing you did is amazing. Other than that, we're going to go on the SMP and Dolly is waiting in a Discord call. Words, specifically. Specifically? That's not... Blah, 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 blah. Hello, I can't speak.
Hello.
Okay.
I can't speak normally.
I mean, I can't speak normally. I would like to take this moment. Would you, DollyWhiskers, come and join me at the graveyard to commemorate the fallen? I'm not touching the exploding button since the comment about PTSD. Yeah, I need to change it. I was looking for a jump scare thing. I sent 2 examples to Peach to see if they liked their changes. But we are here to commemorate the fallen. I should really remove it. On that subject, actually, let's just take the jump scare.
Yes, let's AFK in a hardcore.
Okay, no. Just for context, somebody mentioned that the explosion jump scare that I have on my streams can sometimes be a bit triggering. So I intend to replace it with something different. And I looked at that today and sent a couple of examples to the person that recommended it because they are close, like they've been in the community for a long time. So I respect their opinion. I haven't, however, found a suitable alternative. So I sort of looked at it and didn't replace it, but I can just straight up remove it, which is a good idea, and I'm going to do that right now because you can just turn them off on Twitch, right? That's not something I'm imagining.
Yeah, just go on to you can just delete them.
I don't want to necessarily delete it, I just want to turn it off. Oh god, where even is it? Is the jump scare button still on sound alerts? Am I having a moment?
Yeah.
I'll just get
it was on sound alerts, right?
Yeah, I think it's on sound alerts still. You could do the loud incorrect buzzer in Minecraft. Yes, Georgos, welcome. We are just getting started, but I'm doing really professional on-stream admin. This TC reminded me about something. The jump scare alert has been removed. There we go. I feel better about that. The jump scare alert has been removed. We're going to come back. I like the jump scare as a thing. It's going to come back in a different form. And then we're going to find out. But we're going to take a moment at the beginning of the stream. After I spin the hat wheel. Ladies and gentlemen, I am not going to spin the hat wheel because I got a new hat. There it is. This hat is dedicated to one of the members.
Sky hat.
The sky hat. This is I'm going to jump straight to it. This is this is a member of the community. This is Sky Alakar. They also stream, so please go and drop them a follow. I would really appreciate it. What have they played so far? Legend of Grimrock. What else have they played? Redfall with vampires and shit. Would you like a bow tie? I would love a bow tie. Are you going to do a bow tie though? You'd have to ask permission. There we go.
The bow tie.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'll wear a pink one to match.
This from the man in the bow tie.
No, that doesn't match.
Cool. Bow ties are cool.
Here's one. Bow tie.
I'll go with green. The green.
Ties are cool.
Nice. Okay. Anyway, hardcore Minecraft SMP. Dolly is jumping around in circles, and that's making me seasick. We've lost 3 people since Saturday. We're dropping like flies. Also, Watson has been very quick to add Benner. Mr. Wizard was the first to die. Tried to hug a creeper and exploded. second on the list, Time Lord, otherwise known as Curvy Little Fox, is now raiding me. One day I will talk about these 3 people that have died.
Time Lord, otherwise known as Curvy Little Fox, is a new sentence.
Curvy Little Fox. Hi, Curvy. I can't shout you out for another 36 seconds because I've just shouted out Sky. We're really trying hard to talk through these graves, and then we're going to shout out Curvy. Okay, so this server went live on Saturday. We have had 3 deaths. Ian spent points to make sure we raided into you. I mean, that's sweet. Thank you, Ian. I appreciate it, guys. We're going to do it, though. Hardcore Minecraft. We lost Mr. Wizard, who died trying to hug a creeper. People in my chat constantly tell me that things are trying to hug me. Wizard hugged the wrong thing, and it exploded, and he died. Time Lord, fondly remembered as Lime Tord, fell down a hole. I like holes in Minecraft. I dig a lot of holes, and the holes betrayed Lime Tord. And
He was like a millimeter away from a water pool. It was really quite unfortunate.
Lime Tord died like he lived, plummeting down a hole. But yes, R.I.P. Lime Tord, and the latest acquisition of Heaven, Benna. Benna also had an explosive encounter. Everybody is dying. Everybody, like, people just can't seem to stay alive. That's just Curvy Little Fox. It's a war of attrition because I feel like this server was meant to last the full month, and like I said, it's not going to last a week the rate we're going. But let's get to it. I've added Lightmatica as a mod because we're going to build a jailhouse or courthouse or however you want to call it. If you're not familiar with Lightmatica is a building mod that none of these blocks actually exist. So I can build a jailhouse piecemeal. When it is finished, I will credit the person. I'm not going to credit the person halfway through a build because that seems quite strange because you can't actually see it yet. Also, it might give you a sneak peek to what this is going to look like. We're gonna do that once it's finished. I see a house in the distance that I've not seen before. I've got a little bit of a building thing going on. I'm just going to do a quick tour because there have been some changes since we last went live, and last time I was just underground the entire stream. So Dolly's house is finished. We still have cows. Dolly's house is finished though. It's very exciting. I need to turn my resource back on. Not resources. Shaders. Which one are we on now? Remind me. Because I have
continuity remastered.
Complementary reimagined.
Yes, probably that one.
Carjos, thank you for the follow. There is your welcome command.
7 is now following.
Your follow achieves nothing but my smile. That was a really creepy smile that I just did, but I appreciate this.
A little bit.
I appreciate the follow. Thank you very much. Is Stream Alerts working? Come on, Stream Alerts, you can do it. I think Stream Alerts is broken again. Basically, there would be a welcome command there. It's every other day. Complimentary reimagined. Apply. Boom. Okay. We're in. We're all in. Stream Alerts wonky 50% of the time. Ugh. Either way, this is Dolly's house. There's a Bok Bok Bok. This is Dolly's house. Dolly is very kindly. I'm eating you. Happy now, Sir Chim? I can hardly talk. I don't drink enough water, but like I'm happy that you're taking care of yourself. Do not do as I do. Take care of yourself, Benna. This is the storage. It's a room. I mean, it's got 4 walls and an apple in it and more apples in it. That's very exciting. I gotta hydrate now.
On your hotbar.
Chat's popping off. Thank you. I have my ridiculous sized water bowl. But let's do a quick tour. For the people that aren't familiar, this is the Frog and Chimken, the Snacking Fields Hardcore 0.1 working title. If crimes are committed, they will go in the jail, which is this. It's very exciting. Fluorescent moon door technology.
Yes.
What's the the trapdoors around the thing. New as an acquisition to the server is this whacking great, this extremely small, adequate, I would call it. Dolly, what would you call this farm? Would you say this was adequate?
I would say it was splendiferous.
I mean, huge tracts of land.
She's got a huge
I need
tracts of land.
I need to get to the top of this hill and probably get a screenshot of this entire farm for my thumbnail when this VOD goes onto YouTube. Subtle plug. The VOD will be on YouTube, so if you need to tap out after the raid, please feel free. I appreciate you being here regardless. There's an attack, and I'm going to do this.
I mean, what's impressive is it's not even fully farmed yet, because there's land over there that isn't.
I mean,
it hasn't.
It also looks
crops in
it looks also absolutely spectacular with my shaders on. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in my inventory because I know what game I'm playing right now. Chat is making me work today. It's time to spin that wheel, everybody.
Yubby's here.
Party hat, it's party time. Can I wear a pair of headphones and a party hat? No, I don't think so. We're not going to cheat it. Sorry, Sky. I see a TLB off in the distance. Dolly. F3. No, not F3. F4.
F1.
F1. And then F2.
And then F2.
TLB's just in the corner. Nice. What is this music that I'm listening to right now? Is TLB in the call? TLB is not in the call. Okay, so Dolly, it's Tuesday. I was going to start building my thing, but do you want to do something exciting? Should we go resource gathering? Should we push the boundaries of hardcore? Should we go
resource gatherings would be good.
Should we go risk our lives, basically? I don't want to sit here for the next 2 hours just building a flat surface.
Yeah. Tapper made a very good point when he was on earlier.
Yeah.
He gathered diamonds but wasn't going to use them, and he said with the rate people are dying, he just put them into armor. So I say we go and get enough diamonds to make ourselves diamond armor.
Yeah, that's a good shout. Feather falling would also be a priority, right? Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have an enchanting setup.
My light Matica does not like it when I equip my resource pack. It really does not like it when I equip my resource pack.
No, shaders and light Matica don't.
Yeah, is there? Can I just disable that layout without it disappearing forever?
Yes, but please don't AFK.
Oh, it's nighttime. It's nighttime. It's not. That's the second. I need a counter for every time Chimken AFKs in hardcore. Oh,
hello.
Hi.
Car has 07 gifted a tier 1 sub to St. Peter's.
Shouldn't have scared you.
Thank you. That's entirely unexpected. I just followed and I just
gifted a tier 1 sub to Smummus.
That. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Car
that was
has 07 gifted
sorry,
a
I'm
tier
melting
1
down
sub
right
to
now.
your goss_pound_.
Let's go up here. I'm up here. Let's wait for this to go over. I have buttons that can happen now.
Car has 07 gifted a tier 1 sub to Teraxist. Car has 07 gifted a tier 1 sub to Borgo31.
Thank you very much, Carlos. I really appreciate the 5 gifted subs. I would like to ask, because I do ask this question, and I don't want you to take it as weird, but would you like to make those 5 gifted subs a little bit strange? Like, would you like it? Would you like me to make those 5 gifted subs a little bit weird? I have to ask. I can't tell you why. So you can say yes or you can say no. It's fine if you say no. Otherwise, I will give you a free disco, because... Okay, Car just wants to make the subs weird, everybody! This isn't the weird bit.
ELB, do you want to come mining with us? Okay, no worries.
This is the weird
All I
bit.
have to do is plant potatoes.
So you gifted 5 subs, so that's... There we go. That's it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Back to main screen. We need to go get diamonds, and we need to not die in a hole. Hi, TLB. Sorry, I was busy kissing chat. That seems like a really strange sentence. Are you okay, TLB?
I'm fine.
Let's go get diamonds. I have torches. Do we have lots of iron picks?
No, but we have a lot of iron to make iron picks.
Where is shinies? Oh yeah, we are loaded. Just
you
wanted
have a
to show
weapon?
some love and support. Thank you, I appreciate it. I do have a iron sword. It's entirely unexpected. Like I don't expect subs, but they're always. I'm running out of ways to react in a usual way, so I'll give you another freebie. You had a dance, but you can also add this. I don't know what the fuck is that.
It's Ziggy Z's intro.
Yeah. I like buttons. Thank you. I've run out of people are so generous. I have run out of ways to thank people, and I keep trying to invent new ways. You're giving a flying shit? Yes, I give a flying shit about everybody in chat right now. I really appreciate it. I'm just gonna make an absolutely metric shit ton of iron picks. There we go. Nobody tell anybody how much.
How's your shields?
My shield is perfectly fine. Thank you for
Jesus
asking.
Christ, how many picks did you make?
Several.
The needed amount.
Where do you find half of these? I have my sources, Kirby. I have food, yes.
And do you have a water bucket?
You know that thing people do when they're bored and they go shopping? Like, as a person, I've never experienced the whole let's go to town and go shopping, but I do like to go on Etsy and spend money. Like an obscene amount of money. Like, every single Etsy purchase I have made for Twitch is in my go to my profile, summon a fridge. Oh god. I'll summon the fridge. I don't think... Do you have any artwork to put on it? Like, a little bit of lore. The fridge is for community artwork. I'll give you a few examples. TC made the Wanted Dead or Alive poster with my face, I think. I've kind of lost track. The fridge comes up every once in a while, and sometimes I forget who did what. There's a frog from Peach. There's some photos of my face that were put together by Leak on Fleek. But yeah, if anybody ever wants to send me some art, anything related to the community, or just a picture of a hippopotamus with laser eyes that's purple with buttfly wings, there is a couple on that fridge. I am not in. That's actually a thing that exists. I'll add it to the fridge anytime. And you get a shout out, so I'm just going to give you a freebie shout out. I don't know if Kajal streams, but you're gonna get one. There we go. Based off the fact that you don't have a profile picture, I don't think you stream, but still, that's what it's there for. Thank you very much. I don't yet, but I appreciate it. Cool. Anyway, focus. What are we doing, Dolly? We're going down a hole. And you're bringing me... You're not actually going to expect me to water bucket clutch, are you?
No, but it's there if you need it.
Are
your golden apples also on your hotbar?
Yes, as is my food.
Good.
TLB, do you want to come down a hole?
I'm almost done farming.
Should we wait for TLB, Dolly?
Yeah, sure.
Your beard is nice, thank you. I grew it myself. I would love to say it takes a lot of work, but I literally shampoo it every once in a while and that's it. I don't get food in it. Thank you, Sky. What are we doing? Why are we here again? We're digging.
Digging.
Have you been anywhere in... Oh wait, no, I see it.
I ran through and lit it up. I have not dug because I was running for my life. Most of it, I was just making sure I was lighting up so things didn't spawn as and when we came down there next.
Dolly sees resources and shoulder barges me out of the way to get that sweet, sweet coal. We're all about the fossil fuels in Minecraft. We've got copper. Who will die? Will me or die? Is my microphone on?
Yes. Well,
Why?
I'm saying yes, but I'm saying yes in my and I'm hearing you through Discord, so ignore me.
Very strange. She's a hard-walking woman. Got to get all the things. Dolly does work very hard. I'm very proud of Dolly. Don't tell her I said that. Oh, wait. TLB, Circle of Secrecy.
Okay. Would you like some potatoes?
Cooked potatoes?
No, raw.
What? Oh, you've just flooded the cave that I'm in and
Yeah.
washed away all the torches.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise I was gonna. I dug into a wall to get some iron and there was water behind it.
Thank you for knowing I mean working. It's fine. I was more confused because I was suddenly in pitch black and the water in this resource pack is very hard to see. When it's flowing, anyway. We're not nearly deep enough to get diamonds, you realise. Why are we up here?
Because other resources are good. And we're waiting for TLB.
Yeah.
Almost done.
Yeah, it's
Tell me,
alright.
Just a second.
how big does that farm even need to be?
Big.
Big. One big farm. TLB is known for two things, being absolutely tiny, but making absolutely massive farms. Losing the name. Also, there's so many people I'm shouting out today. Tiny little boy is actually one of my 2 official channel artists, so please go drop them a follow. They do art streams and they like Star Wars and they do stuff in VR, which is absolutely terrifying to me. What sort of farm are you making? They're making a large flat food farm. So much wheat you could make.
Yeah. A crop farm, not a redstone farm.
Nope. I don't know what exactly happened to my epidemic sound choices, but I'm really enjoying this. I'm on a 90s, like, I'm not even sure what you'd call this. Now it sounds like The Sims all of a sudden. Oh,
You're good.
okay. I do love the explosion, long delay. Oh, it's fine.
Right, the safest thing in hardcore is just let creepers explode on your shield. Don't try and fight them. Let them do the work for you. Oh, poison spider.
Just running to the end of this corridor to make sure I don't get snuck up on. I mean, message in the chat didn't appear, so it's all good. Very true, but I hesitate. Like, I'm suddenly like, do I move? Do I run around this corner and also explode? Do I throw myself in front of the creeper to save Dolly from instant death?
No, you
Why
let the
did-
creeper blow up on your shield.
Why did that sound like I was breaking to like a news anchor thing? Like, Florida man eats cow whole raw, then does backflip, sweet backflip.
Does he like unhinge his jaw or
Yeah,
something?
Florida man unhinges jaw, swallows entire cow.
I mean, going by what I've seen of the news reports of Florida Man, it wouldn't surprise me if he did do that.
I do like Florida man. Florida man gives me faith in humanity.
Oh.
I mean, I've done reasonably. I've done not terribly for iron. I mean, we're not being derogatory towards Florida, but in the UK, we constantly get like, Florida man did this and Florida man did that, to the point that it's a meme now. I don't know why it's specifically Florida. It's never like,
Yeah.
Because Florida doesn't hide their crimes, they're more open with what goes on.
Florida man is 100% encrypted at this point. Breaking news, Florida. Breaking news, Florida man steals Ohio man's cookies and starts World War III. I didn't realize Ohio man was in the list.
Where is this mine?
Right by
out the
Dolly's
back of the
house.
house.
Okay.
Florida man was a zombie at one point? Really?
I'm taking some of the iron and making armor because I don't have
Yep.
any.
I would.
Yeah, because we're going to go down into Deep Slate when you get here, I think.
We're gonna push on into the depths of the world and not explode, TLB. Listen to me. Everybody in chat say, we're not gonna explode. Yeah?
We're not gonna explode.
We're not gonna explode.
Do you have a shield? Because if you don't, you need to make one.
I have one.
Good.
This cave just keeps on going. I do not remember the basalt zombies. Bath salt zombies? Why are they eating bath salts?
There was a thing that people were eating bath salts for
Is
a
this
while,
like-
like the whole Tide Pod thing.
Really?
Yeah.
How did I miss that?
It was a while ago.
Not real bath salt. It's a drug called bath salts. It's not actual bath salts.
Fair enough.
That's very informative. Kirby, you know a lot about bath salts. Are you some sort of wheeler dealer? Have you gone? Have you left me down this hole? Because I was following you and I don't know the way out.
I did, yeah. I foolishly thought that you could remember your own way out. I'm coming back.
I see you. I like to dig large square holes. I don't like caves. They confuse me. I panic.
Hi, TLB.
Hello. Oh, you're back there.
E.
Kirby knows a guy that knows a guy. Has Kirby ever said the phrase, I need to go see a man about a dog? Isn't that drug lingo? Just make the cave square, you'll feel right at home. I like to dig, I like to dig, for the new people in chat, I like to dig large, very square holes in Minecraft. I'm not a builder, I'm not a redstoner, but I can't half dig a round square hole, a large square hole. Holy
Okay, I mostly did
shit.
up that way,
Okay.
but this way is
Where
untouched, other than me running around spamming torches.
there's a bunch of spiders that way.
Yep, that's
Was
because
that-
I only got
did-
so far with torches.
Did the large cobwebs not give it away? So is Tappercraft fully diamond geared up then? Is that what Tapper is saying?
I mean, he has some diamond gear. I don't know if he's fully geared up. But
How
he
many
has some.
diamonds have we got in the base, did you think to count before we left?
10, I think.
Okay. I really don't like the look of over there.
I would maybe turn off your shaders also.
Yeah.
There are 3 creepers that I can see.
I'm
4
sorry.
creepers that I
I'm
can
sorry,
see.
chat. We're gonna have to be somebody defend me. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, rock and stone. This cave is awesome. Is it part of the caves? No, this is Terralith. We play. So Terralith is a mod pack that adds a bunch of different biomes to the world, but it does it with vanilla blocks. It doesn't like add
Right, TLB.
big
I'm
scary
gonna
thing.
I'm gonna run in and torch up.
Okay.
I'm just
this'll be
gonna
interesting.
stand back here and watch.
Oh, gold.
Yeah, it's I need to do this. I'm just gonna press this and hope that something happens.
Oh my god. Oh, there's an invisible one.
Oh shit, that's
Chimken, watch out.
Nope, I saw.
Creeper, shields!
We got this, team. Nice.
This is a normal family outing.
I know, yeah. TLB is our internet son, and we take them into a cave and fight monsters. I mean, we could throw... Holy fuck!
Yeah, that one had strength.
Yeah, that one did half my hearts in one hit. Thank you. That's a lot of weird-looking dogs. Oh. Can you stop making things explode while I'm looking in the other direction, please?
More explosions.
It's extremely disconcerting.
God, why are so many creepers?
What happens if TLB explodes
Ollie
a creeper
behind
and
you.
I don't
Yeah,
have
I
my
know.
shield up?
That's why I'm not moving. Why I'm not keeping still, sorry. He's on me.
Oh, they are on you, aren't they?
Yeah.
Oh, this one's on me. Hello. Pop. If you ever, that's a real adventurer backstory. Just hope you don't die like most adventurers' parents. Yeah, yeah. TLB could rise from the me and Dolly are gonna die in a random creeper explosion, and TLB will grow up to be Indiana Jones.
Awesome. I like that story.
Your parents die, but you like the story.
I like that story where both of my parents die and I'm an orphan in a video game. We don't have enough capital for TLB to grow up to be Batman, I'm afraid. Theoretically, if I had enough money, I could be Batman, but you don't need a grisly story. No. So Batman could be Batman. Yes, Batman was an orphan, fine, but Batman also had access to a large amount of money. There are a lot of orphans in the world. They're not all Batman, are they? Like,
maybe they are secretly.
Like,
I don't know.
They're not all Batman, are they? So this is the thing, and the dungeon master will force him to return to the. Well, you need an orphan and the money. No, I'm pretty sure I could be a slightly cheerier Batman if I had enough capital. Like if I had enough money to buy in. Why, Elena? Yeah. Why? Because
left or right?
Okay, that's why Elon and Bezos aren't Batmaning. I'm pretty sure Elon
They're not
and Bezos
Batmaning because they're cunts.
You can't sue me for that, Jeffrey Bezos, because I didn't say it. Also, that is a very rude word to say.
Are we going left or right?
That was drowned out by the hat wheel noise. Friends and enemies, it's time to spin that wheel. What is it this time? It is Newsboy. I'm a Peaky Blinder. A. I don't think they say A. I've in fact never seen that show, but still, that's the hat that they wear.
That seems to go down quite deep that way.
We need
so I
to
guess
go.
we'll try that way.
We need to go deeper. What? He's wearing a hoodie. Oh, it goes down, but it just ends.
Oh, okay.
Slay the enemies of the SMP. I would love to tell you about the members of the SMP, but my stream elements button isn't working. I shouted out Kirby, didn't I? Oh,
Pretty sure you did.
yeah. And no, if you have the money but aren't an orphan, you need to do fight crime. You turn into Iron Man.
Oh,
Not
Skelly
Batman.
spawner, Skelly spawner.
No. You don't turn into Iron Man. You have to be I could have a lot of money, but I'm thick as shit.
With a fucking flame bow.
I got him. Are you alive? Everybody alive?
Yep.
Where's the Skelly spawner?
Up here.
We need to go light it up.
Yep.
Iron Man's parents were murdered too, right? I don't think they were murdered in the original concept.
Oh my god!
They're all coming.
Like, correct me if I'm
Hey,
wrong.
spider, help! Help! Help!
I'm coming.
You okay?
No. Oh, hey,
Speak to me, Chad. Yeah, but he was an out, so it doesn't count as being nothing. Yeah. If you are a billionaire philanthropist, I see diamonds too.
Just hang on a sec.
Building wall of light, wall of light, wall of light, wall of light, wall of light. Eat that skeleton. I did not beat that skeleton with it was totally a sword.
I got the diamonds.
Nice.
We need to get in there and light up, otherwise they're just
I'm
going to continue to respawn.
Without going in there, and it's not working.
Fucking country! Holy shit, there's two of them.
Yeah.
Check me out. Being brave.
Gunpowder.
Do not give TLB.
TNT
Do not
time.
give TLB gunpowder in a hardcore well. Where's that Anakin gif when you need it? And a disc. I don't need deep slate. I don't need cobble. I don't need stone. Let's keep actual resources on me. So much copper. How did I come down here with an iron bar?
It was in the. I thought it was in the chest.
It was in the chest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rock and stone. I legit thought that was it when you turned around and they were blocking the way out. It's fine, Kirby. I can deal with 2 skeletons. I'm hard. Or hard, as the British like to say. Hard as nails.
That way it just goes up, so I guess we go the other way. You want to get down to diamond level?
We got 1. Does it go up?
Yeah.
Alright, no, you're alright. Green Arrow is also rich. He wasn't an orphan, he just got stuck on an island for a little while and liked to moan about it. Personally, getting stuck on a desert island for 7 years away from everybody seems like like if I could have my creature comforts, I would happily get deserted on get stuck on a desert island.
Yeah, but having creature comforts isn't getting stuck, is it?
Please take me away, God, to a desert island with my
But
50,
please, like,
50
bring my
billion
gaming PC
50
and
billion gigabyte connection to the internet and a Burger King. Dead Parents isn't all it's cracked up to be. I'm still of the thought that a lot of these heroes could have been the same heroes even if their you can get motivated by other things. Dead Parents doesn't have to be your only motivator. Dead Parents makes you Batman, though. That's my whole point. And I'm saying I could be Batman without dead parents. I could be Fat Man. I heard that. I got a snort out of one of you.
it wasn't me, it was TLB.
Good times.
I think I just saw a spider fall to his death.
Yeah, you did.
Have you ever seen an
The
elephant fly?
water elevator.
Trying to think, isn't there that Jay and Silent Bob thing? Blunt Man and Chronic. If I was really into weed, I could be Blunt Man.
So I can be Chronic.
You could be, what's his name? Jason. Well, I come back to a sub. Thank you. To a sub. Thank you. Yeah, Carjos is good people. They dropped the gift subs only having followed today.
Did you keep the iron ingot you picked up?
Yeah. Where are you? Why? Do you need one?
Because I will need a new shield at some point.
You got wood?
Thank you. Of course I don't. But we'll probably find a mine shaft.
I love that.
I have a full stack of spruce logs on me.
Why?
Okay, there you go.
I forgot to take it out of my inventory.
I think...
I am, however, running very short on torches.
I think a ton of wealth, martial arts training, hatred of crime, and mental instability makes you Batman. I've got at least the mental instability. Am I the villain?
Are we
Yes.
the baddies?
I thought being rich made you Batman. I mean...
Oh, thank you.
Red Hood is awesome too, chicken. Yeah, true.
Can you run underneath these 2 spiders?
It's time to spin that wheel.
Yep. That was quick.
Cowboy. Cowboy. Yeehaw Minecraft. Let's play some Yeehaw Minecraft. Riddle me this, Chimken. Oh no. I'm not good at riddles. What is it? Drop your sickest riddle in the chat and we'll talk about it. Sickest? I don't think I've ever used that as a descriptive word. Twitch and hanging out with Americans is turning me into something. I got called out today for calling it aluminum. At work. What the hell is this music I'm listening to?
I found a noodle cave.
A noodle cave?
And diamonds. Oh shit, this goes on for a little while. I'll come back up and get both of you.
Is this my Batman theme?
I'm here. I see no one.
I looked around and both of you left again. I see. I'm coming.
I was right next to you, Chimken.
Oh, I didn't see you. Sorry.
How could you not? How could you
Just left my child randomly in a cave. This is where me and Dolly sneak away and leave TLB. TLB could be subterranean TLB. TLB could grow up to be a mole man.
I'm a farmer.
I'm gonna call you Hans Mole Man after The Simpsons. You could grow mushrooms down here. That's farming.
True.
Hey, the X-Men aren't. I'm just gonna go on the record and say, Sim, that the X-Men aren't the X-Men because of being orphans. They're the X-Men because they have DNA that makes them shoot like lasers out of their eyes.
But are they also orphans?
I don't think so. I think they're generally in the story like disenfranchised more than orphans. They're like their parents don't like them because they're freaks. I'm not saying X-Men are freaks. I'm saying I'm totally on the side of the X-Men. I'm not on the side of the parents of the X-Men. I'm not on the side. Yeah, this is a weird. Yeah, the Riddler is a Batman villain, correct? Riddle me this. Some of them have supportive parents. Name 6.
Oh, there's
I'll wait.
this.
I hate Skellyman. Oh, he's coming in.
There isn't 6.
Let's try and let's just make a hole.
There's how many characters are in the X-Men?
Oh, I don't want the water.
I'm pretty sure there's more than 6 characters in the X-Men. Is there another spawner up there?
No, but there's a lot of skeletons, and we're just trying to make a hole where we can like kill them without getting.
I don't think that's gonna happen.
Oh, diamonds.
Diamonds.
Big diamonds.
I'm sure Rogue and Nightcrawler's parents are very supportive.
Yeah, this just goes under them. Oh, Chimken's up there.
I'm being brave. I am a brave Chimken. There's literally one zombie up here. Oh no! This is the most mobs I've ever killed in Minecraft.
I found an iron vein.
Where is that? How are you behind me? Oh!
Eat your apple.
Help!
I can't.
Help!
I can't.
Quick!
I can't.
Buck!
Run away.
Panic! I'm stuck!
Put your shield up! Put your shield up!
I reacted so well to that entire experience! Fuck. I was like, how are you behind me? And then there was one behind me. I lit up there, so it's safe to go back up that hole.
Okay, I think there's an iron vein, so I was gathering.
Okay.
It's a zombie villager somewhere.
Can we confirm in
him.
chat that nobody saw me just blind panic? Like nobody saw that, right?
Oh, there he is.
He's dead. Come on, I beat an Elden Ring. I can't be scared of fucking hardcore Minecraft.
Creeper.
He's coming for me. He's on me.
Haha! More gunpowder. Got 14 gunpowder now.
It is not ending well with Kirby's in chat, guys. I
am out of torches.
Well, in Elden Ring, you can die as much as you want. I could do No, I'm not going to do a hardcore Elden Ring thing. Can you imagine doing hardcore Elden Ring? I'm sure people have, but it seems like a really bad idea. Diamonds!
Glowing.
Do it. I'm not going to do that. I can't. I'll cry. My heart can't take it. I have a little hamster heart. It's a known fact. I'm a large man with a tiny heart. Do it with your mind. Don't I do most things with my mind? Nightcrawler, Polaris, Oliver, Rebecca LeBeau, Phoenix, and Rebecca LeBeau? Don't you mean Remy LeBeau? Hardcore Elden Ring. Have you gotten Michael the Blade of Michelin? Oh my god.
Shall we go up and regroup and then come back down?
Yes, we need more torches.
Yeah, I'm out of torches.
I have 5 left.
It's fine. I appreciate the chat engagement. It's just crazy today. I have a full understanding of where these people get these people. I appreciate the support, guys. Thank you very much. Calling you these people is not a polite way of putting it. Hervey, are you responsible for these people? It's fine, you're British. Okay, that's fine.
Jump for the creeper above
What do you mean, you people? Oh, hi. He killed that bat! We know manners isn't in our...
become Batman to avenge him?
Yeah, I could become Batman to avenge that bat. I was very close with that bat. That bat was the best man at my wedding.
Whoa. My entire house just shook.
I'm not even responsible for myself.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah?
Why did your house shake? Did Bennett
Don't
just...
know.
Mika just fell over.
She's not... No.
Mika falls in the wood. Does it make a sound?
I think that was a blast. Because there's a mine.
Oh. I'm not even responsible for myself. I'm afraid you're going to have to call it with that, Kirby. There is too much mood in what you just said. Has anybody been paying attention to where we came from? Which Batman,
Yes.
though? Normal Batman or Batman from the Epic movie? You've probably never seen
Precisely
it.
because I know you don't.
Disaster movie. I have not seen that show. Film. I know of them. I mean, I say I know of them. I've seen them, like, on a list on Netflix, but I've never watched them.
Chimken, let's go back up.
I'm killing the spider because he murdered my family, and I am Batman. There we go. I'm avenged. What do I do? What does Batman do when they've avenged the parents? Because I just killed...
Goes back up and gets some more torches.
That Batman was that Batman. That spider was my nemesis. Nemesis. Let's go, TLB. Go on, TLB. Let's go home. Go, walkies, TLB.
Home time! Home time!
Have you seen John Wick 4, Chimken? I have seen... I'm going to be one of those terrible people and confirm I have never seen a John Wick film. It's one of those film franchises that I've always meant to watch, but I've never, like, dove off the mountain.
I've ever seen them.
There's also a billion of them. And by a billion, I mean 4. You can't use your parents for everything, Batman. It's really just 8+ hours of Keanu Reeves doing things with guns. I mean, I'm going to be that guy and say I've seen all of the Fast and the Furious movies up to the most recent one. I don't really know. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Hey, I was the target age for the Fast and the Furious movies when they came out.
Is Watson still streaming?
Don't know. Are they on the server? They're not on the server.
No, they were streaming on the server for the Tuesday night and then they stopped.
Maybe they had an appointment.
Oh, they logged off.
I've only seen Tokyo Drift. Tokyo Drift is the worst one.
Hey, Simp, that's the same as me. I've only ever seen Tokyo Drift.
Dolly
as well.
owned Tokyo Drift on DVD.
Fuck knows why.
You mean they came out and were hasting tube TVs and VCRs? Yes, yes. Does it raise your hand if you remember in chat what a VCR is? Don't look it up. Don't cheat. I've only seen, or also only seen. I Was Forced. You should watch. See, Time Lord. I'm gonna take the cowboy hat off now to get serious. The main concept of the Fast and the Furious films is family. And this is it. TLB is our family. TLB is our internet child.
Bless you.
Thank you.
It's all about family, Time Lord. And you know what else is... nothing is more important than family. Cobble. Tough. Misk. Do we have a mob drop yet? Mob drops. Chinese. It's cars. You cannot tell me otherwise. It's big, powerful. It's not cars. It's about family and Vin Diesel. Don't belittle Big Vinny. Did you see Guardians of the Galaxy? I saw the first two. I've not seen 3 yet. Vin Diesel means Ohana. Ohana means family. Only like Vin Diesel in Game of the Guardians of the Galaxy. But they're like 10 words he says, the entire franchise, you mean? Don't tell Dolly what I just did. You're now looking what I just did. It's not. It doesn't work if you immediately look for what I just did.
If you do.
Does anybody remember the main menu screens on movies in the 2000s that were interactive? Like take Shrek, for example, where Donkey would just tell you to press play. You'd wake up at 3 a.m. and just hear Donkey's voice just telling you to press play. I do remember that. I apparently have to imprison myself. Thank you, TLB. We're gonna do a cage today, and we're gonna put a label on it. Yeah,
do we want to go back down, or do we want to go on a bit of a wander and find a bigger cave?
We need the diamond. So whatever we do, it has to end in diamond. So no matter what like decision we make or like route we take, diamonds have to be the general outcome. So we can go further. We can.
I reckon it's Terralith, right? There's big caves are a thing that are quite common. So why don't we go for
caves
and explore and see what we could find?
The whole critical point of the first one was that family was more important than the job, though. True. Mr. Wizard. Mr. Wizard, I'm going to refund you that spin because I can't put a hat on whilst in a cage and somebody has literally this second redeemed the cage, so I don't want to turn it off. We're going further afield, but we were also talking about family, and found families are important. TLB is a member of our family. Yeah? Yeah, that's nice, right? Yeah. Just nod. Like, gonna give everybody in chat motion sickness.
Do we want to go east?
TLB. TLB, give it one of these. Yeah, I think I broke my internet, son. Your head's turned 360 degrees then. That's terrifying.
Hear me.
TLB is, in fact, Damien the Omen child.
Did we go north, east, south, or west?
You know my origin. How is that surprising?
Would you like to tell the new people in chat your origin? I like hearing this story. It's funny.
Yeah.
Things are on fire. TLB's born. No, it's a good time.
The day that I was born, the city I lived in was on fire.
Yeah, if that's not an omen, I don't know what is.
My given name had something to do with fire. And then the nurses all smelled like smoke, but our room did not. When I went home, it was raining ashes.
Is TLB with you, or are we just running away without them? No, TLB's sleeping. We just need to stop leaving TLB in places. Can somebody explain to me what this thing is?
This is where Jade is building her house.
Because I keep looking at this thinking, is there somebody making a rival jail?
It's Jade's marker.
This is why I worship TLB as a fire deity, says Sky Alakar. That's pretty cool. I've never been worshipped as a fire deity. Oh, did I need to bring a boat? You didn't tell me to bring a boat. Really? Really? Ugh.
You were too slow.
I'm gonna have to go all the way back to the base now to get a boat.
We'll just cut down a tree.
Yeah, but I could... No. You need to make up your mind, because you keep telling me to stop chopping down trees. And then... do... not stuff and things. Rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. Propensity in for Earth Deity Chim with your propensity for digging and potato. Yeah, I could take that. I will be Earth Deity of the server.
And I'd have to be water, right?
Why do we keep coming back to god roles when it comes to this SMP? The first series was like, oh, we're gods. We're doing god stuff. Fishes.
What? Why am I spinning?
Would anybody like a screensaver or loading screen? Because here you go. You can isolate this and just have Dolly and TLV spinning in a boat. All you're missing is an air deity, Curvy. Are you volunteering? You spin me around, baby, like a boat. Oh, we're about... Are we... No, we're going below ground again. I will not turn my resource back on.
We're going west to find a big cave.
Go west! But the
There we
weather's
go.
nice.
Something about creamed rice.
Go west, where the weather's nice. Go west, where they make cream rice. Because they make, in the UK, they make cream rice in Devon. And that's west of us. No, I'm always out of breath. You took my breath away, Curvy. Does that work? There is an ad in 15 seconds.
I automatically went for water for me because that's my star sign, but I suppose I'm a frog. That's also water, right?
I mean...
Oh, technically, I know I could be a tree frog.
You could be a swamp deity.
I could be a swamp deity if you want me to be.
Yeah. Deity or deity? So I'm an air thief? Yeah.
I say deity. I think it's like bath or bath.
Frog
I don't
deity.
think there's a wrong way of saying it.
Bath. Sky wants you to be a frog deity.
Done and done.
Yeah. One large, chunky frog deity. I mean, we've had the full... I say the latter of the two sounds right. We've had the full, like, family outing experience. We've gone in a cave. We're doing it backwards, because you remember when you used to go places with your parents when you were a little kid, and it was like, okay, guys, we're going to go on holiday today, and we're going to go to a cave, and we're going to go and wander about it. But there was always a cafe. So we've taken TLB into a cave, and now we're doing the road trip bit.
Hey, road trip.
So all we need now is a cafe. I'm just saying.
Are we there yet?
Oh, purple trees!
Are we there yet?
No, my
TLB,
parents
I
always
will
left
turn
me in
this
the
car
supermarket
around.
for holidays. Wow. I'm sure unintentionally.
Tree, tree,
Purple trees.
tree, tree, tree,
Why are the trees purple?
tree, tree,
I am.
tree, 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 tree.
Cool.
I'm not going to pick up the copper. The copper is dead to me.
Yeah, no, I'm picking up the coal.
I'm being really economical with my health bar in this game. I'm just jumping every single step. Where are we going?
To the purple trees.
Do you have a route in mind, or are we just walking?
I'm just walking west.
Okay.
Hey, look, calcite. Couldn't you use calcite for your build?
No. I'm gonna be really pissed considering it took me 90 years. Jade, welcome to chat. How's it going? We took 90 years to fix that that Light Matica thing schematic.
Where's
So
TLB?
TLB, speak to us.
No.
You're speaking to me though. I can see you.
No.
TLB, for some reason, we're surrounded by a jungle, and TLB is chopping a tree over there for some reason. Also, I didn't say hi, Peach. Hi, Peach. How's it going?
Found a chasm.
There you are.
A one whole chasm.
One whole chasm.
What's happening?
Come to me.
Do we have any birdseed? I want a parrot.
There's a parrot at base.
I want my own parrot. Bear with, I'm just getting... You feed the parrot. Do not feed that parrot.
I'm helping you get seeds.
How many
Oh, you
seeds?
need cookies for parrots.
No.
Do you?
Yeah, you
No.
do.
No.
No, it's my parrot now. I will name him Tim. How do I put him on my shoulder?
Well, you
Walk up to him.
yeah, but good luck getting him to stay on your shoulder.
As soon as you take a little bit of a fall, he's going to jump off.
Yep.
He'll follow me, right?
Yeah.
He
Naggily.
might die, but yep.
Oh, no. I just walk very... Okay, guess what, Chimken? You're still alive on the hardcore SMP that we're currently playing on Jade? Is that what you're going to say?
There's a wandering traitor.
Kill him.
Yes.
Take his leads.
Sons of the Forest is a good game if you don't mind monsters, cannibals, and surviving on an island. I like surviving on an island, but I'm not always a fan of early access games, so if I play some Sons of the Forest, it'll probably be when the game is fully released. Hi, George. Can we take a designated cat break?
Yeah, TLB and I will start exploring.
You say start exploring. You've already left, and I don't want you to get too far away from me, so can you make yourself known? I can see I can see a ship. I bought your Christmas present today. Jade, you didn't have to get me a Christmas present. Can you let's all gather around and worship at the altar that is George the Ginger Cat. Hey. He is a good boy. You get on my lap?
Good boy.
He's on my lap. There we go. There's always the original forest in the meantime. True.
This is a very pretty biome, isn't it?
Wave to all of your fans.
Like the grass is a nice colour.
Dolly, are you watching my stream right now?
I am, yeah.
Oh, such a pretty boy.
Thankfully.
Wave to all of your fans. He is purring so crazy.
Aw,
Why do you smell like biscuits?
He always smells like biscuits.
that's his natural smell.
Where have you been?
Oh, I see red trees.
You buy it?
I'm skim-seeing is on it yet. +1. I'm AFK.
Yep. I mean,
How'd
I'm
you get
stood
your
next
cat
to
be so comfy in your
MTC,
arms? Oh, we cuddle our cats constantly. That's why they're comfortable. We are massively spoiled by our cats. They're both cuddle bugs. You get down?
I've abandoned both of you to try and find a frog.
Okay, I'm back.
I found a swamp.
But caving and diamonds and trees, oh my.
Frog.
I get distracted easily, TC. It's
There's
rude of
no
you to
frog.
point out how easily distracted I am.
Yeah,
He is-
there's a
he is
fall
furry and he
biome
smells
thing
nice.
over here. Now I have my own parrot.
Nice.
You're gonna die, aren't you? I'm gonna fall in love with this parrot and it's gonna leave me like everything does. Get out of the axolotl thing.
Lush cave and spore blossoms. Spore blossoms.
Splore blossoms.
Spore blossoms.
One whole splore blossom to go, please.
Coming back.
That's a hole.
You're in a cave.
Yeah, no, that's a big hole.
You're a big hole.
As is your mother.
My mother is a average human being.
I mean, she could still be a big hole. I was going to say have a big hole, and then I decided that wasn't the best thing to say.
Okay, we're going to release myself from the cage. So if you would like to spin the wheel... There's a label. Where'd the hat go? I had a hat on and the hat's gone. Somebody... there we go. I'm a leak now. Oh my god, stop breaking your own torch! Hey Jade, Dolly is rude all the time.
I am
As
not.
soon as the camera goes off, out come the swear words.
I mean,
Fucking
the camera doesn't need to go off to go for the swears.
jeffing this and farting that. That's all. It's all that Dolly says.
Should we go down?
Calling me a hole. There are new people in chat, Jade. You can't pretend to be my mother today. There are new people in chat. People will think you're actually my mother. Jade is
we
not
were going
actually
down
my
the
mother.
hole.
Spoilers.
Yeah, Jade, I was not meaning you.
A whole lot of fun.
There's a swamp down here.
Oh, the urge to punch. The urge to punch.
I mean, I could put
Now
you in
know
jail
what it's
for
like
that.
to be me 24/7.
You can't prosecute me.
Ooh, I fell.
You can't do crimes.
I can do it. I can arguably. I've not turned evil
Oh, that
yet.
was a creeper that just landed somewhere.
My shield out.
How
Yep.
dare you treat your mother this way? Oh, fuck.
You're a horrible son.
I know I'm a terrible son. I don't know why this
Sea
is...
pickles.
Why are there sea pickles
Oh
in
my
this?
god, creeper, creeper, creeper!
Oh, well, there goes Chimken's parrot.
That came out of nowhere.
He did. That creeper did come out of nowhere, in fairness.
Full under... Oh, God!
Shield! Put your fucking shield up.
Oh, my parrot died, everybody. My parrot died. My parrot died.
Nope.
Yeah, tell me get out the water because I don't want to hit you.
Oh my god, I'm about to die. Help! Oh, I got a bow.
This is a horrible place. Okay. Oh, a piece of candy.
Is everyone like Chimken and
Another
Tailby eat
creeper.
something
This is a terrible biome to be in. Why did we come here?
for diamonds? Shield!
Sin going after me. I'm only at half health.
Heal.
Okay, stand still and
I'm
heal.
trying.
Maybe place torches. It's all fair in love and Warcraft.
Yes.
Redeemed attack Chimken. We're gonna go with that one.
Oh, that's a big cave down there.
Anybody hear that?
Ooh. Nope, that's another skeleton.
I don't want to watch Final Destination anymore. Death is not
You
coming
get
for
up
us this
here.
day.
You can get up here.
There's lots of iron up there. I don't think we really need iron. We just need to
You
get
have an
down,
enchanted bow,
right?
Dolly.
I do not.
Got
Oh,
one with power too.
Oh, thank you.
these
I
guys.
don't have any arrows, so you can have it.
Nice,
Down
thank
there.
you. God, that's it. Was that a mob drop?
Yeah.
That's just like fully healed.
I know.
He's on me if you want to go. Yeah, punch him.
Multiple pieces of armor now.
Yes, hit them with torch. So who's your favorite comic book hero, Jimmy? Oh god, that's a toughie. That is hard.
Gift.
Thank you for some very broken armor. I appreciate it.
welcome.
I'm gonna. It's
Happy
not.
Father's Day.
It's not that I dislike this. You know, this feels. But
That was a silent creeper.
you okay?
You okay?
Yeah, no, I'm fine. But I saw him and I had my shield up, but
Okay.
he didn't hiss. He just exploded on me.
Chat. Who is your favorite superhero? Who is my favorite superhero? I'm trying to think.
Mine is Spider-Man.
I do like a bit of Spider-Man. I think the Flash. Ah, we're going DC, are we? I like Green Arrow on the DC side. The difficulty, I don't tend to enjoy that much DC content of any kind.
I'm with you, Peach, on that one.
I don't get the hype about.
They're all the same to me. I don't get the hype.
I mean, I'm talking. I like oh god, Nightcrawler from the original X-Men cartoon.
Superhero
You
movies
warned,
just don't.
there's an Enderman in that direction.
Okay, let's go
Random
the other
joke.
direction.
South.
No, we'll take Homelander.
We can-
Homelander works.
We can go down here.
I'm my favorite superhero. Is that a valid answer? Wally West has a huge heart. True. I mean, this is beautiful, but I don't think we're ever getting out of here alive.
You ye of little faith.
Yeah, you're not the one that's almost been exploded, and TLV's almost died once today. Tapper's here now. I think I need to watch The Boys for that. You do need to watch The Boys. The Boys is a very good show, if you don't mind a lot of gore, because there is a lot of gore.
I have a funny story that involves the boys. Want to hear
Okay,
it?
yeah, always. We're dwarves now. I'm a bit tall for a dwarf.
So
Dolly has left the game.
Dolly's fussing me, and so I didn't want to stand there AFK'd.
I mean, I like Daredevil too.
Mika was watching the boys with some friends.
Hmm.
And of course, on Discord, when you're sharing something, it shows a little freeze frame of what you're streaming to
Yeah.
all of your friends. Guess what frame it's stuck on
Was it a
for
pi-
a long time?
Was it a penis?
It was the butt of the main character,
Nice.
his bare butt,
Nice.
and it wouldn't go away.
I mean, have you got something against butts? Because I have this.
You're a villain, I'm a butt.
See, you can't have something against yourself. See, I've stunned TLB into silence now.
Bunger, 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 bung, bung, bung.
I'm dying.
I'm coming.
Dare you attack me? No.
I have plenty against myself. Let's try to be positive, guys. Let's all everybody in chat compliment yourselves. I compliment myself on this stream all the time because people make me. There is a channel point reward to make me do that. Compliment yourself in chat. Oh my god, Sky!
Sky got there before I did.
I'll summon the fridge. Here is some more art. I've already shouted out TLB today, but another member of another words. I'm just lost. I'm stuck.
TLB, come back to me.
That's the fridge. It's got loads of art on it. I'm going to shout out Simpinators because Simpinators summon the fridge. If you would ever like to give me some art to put on the fridge. Americans are confused about that fridge. Why are you confused about that fridge? There we go. Spy right. Hooray. Go follow Simpinators. They seem like a nice person. I have not been able to catch a stream yet, but I don't think I've streamed since you've been in my chat. Words are hard. Attack Chimken as well. God, there's so much happening today. I feel like I'm complaining about it a lot. I'm not. I'm really proud. I'm really happy for it. I do have to compliment myself though, because Sky Alakar is a dick. One of the people in chat is a dick. And do you know who it is?
You?
Hang on. Give me a second.
Perhaps you should fuck off. How about that, Chimken?
For the uninitiated, that is Sky Alakar speaking. That could just be a random person speaking.
This is why you should all go follow Sky when Chim can shout them out, because they have a fantastic voice to listen to.
They do.
Much like TC.
Sky
TC
Alakar,
also has a fantastic voice.
There's so many people to shout out today. Go follow the child as well. Also in chat. They're pretty cool. Kirby Little Fox. Kirby Little Fox, you don't have a fridge freezer, do you? Aren't they separate things? We have their combinations. I have a fridge freezer.
Don't go there. That's stand on this a second.
I don't know.
On deep slate. That's falling gravel, TLB. I think.
Go follow TC in chat. I've just shouted somebody out, so I can't shout anybody out for a minute.
Yeah, the one I was stood on was.
I need to compliment myself, though. What's a good compliment, guys? Somebody compliment me. It can't be about my beard, because it's always about my beard.
You're a good internet dad.
I'm a good internet dad. Is that suitable? We do have a fridge freezer, but some people do have. I do, yeah, I take very good care. We take a very good care of our animals. I try really hard at that. That's very important to me.
Yeah.
I have pretty eyes. Do I have pretty eyes?
You got pretty eyes. I want to put them in a jar.
You got a pretty mouth. I want to stick my finger in it. Getting weird.
Enderman has moved, by the way.
Okay.
Every simp knows about America is from TV. Okay. Where are we going? Are we still heading down?
We're trying to get down as possible for diamonds.
Okay.
So I'm slowly trying to make my way down to the bottom here, but
I'm making a staircase. Quick, come on. Come to me. This I can do.
Now the question is, are you going to live at the bottom?
No.
Oh my god.
We don't need a staircase. Hang on, stop.
Chimken.
Stop.
What? Why? What are you afraid of?
The two zombies. There's a baby!
They're cuddling.
Kill the baby.
Kill the baby.
They just kill the baby. Don't kill the baby.
Kill the baby.
Baby is dead. Here you go, look. There you go. It's the way down.
There's another baby.
There is a baby, and now you've given the baby a bath.
The baby is drowning.
Are those squids
Can't
clipped?
shoot him
Out
because-
of context, kill the baby. Yeah, that has to be a sound clip at sooner. Somebody put a flag. I'm going to put a flag there so I can clip TLB saying
I can
kill
see
the baby.
I can see the Enderman. He's across from you two.
Yeah, I know.
Slay the baby!
Kill the baby!
Smoke the baby.
You hit me!
Sorry. Oh.
No one look at the Enderman.
I'm very tempted to because there's a bunch of water.
Yeah, but you know when you say stuff like that, I have to do it because that's the right thing to do in that situation. For my parrot!
There's another baby somewhere.
Holy.
Should I? I'm very tempted to. I'm in water. It won't be able to get me.
No, because it will. I don't know how, but it will.
It'll
you know
find
it will.
a way.
Okay.
Life finds a way. It's like Jurassic Park.
There are... The fuck are these babies?
Fucking babies coming in here. Skywalker's
Stealing our
clipped.
job.
Skywalker's clipped TLB saying kill the baby. Who wins, James Bond or the Punisher? Which version of the Punisher? Because if we're talking Netflix TV series, Punisher, I would go that Punisher, but not many other real world adaptations of the Punisher. James Bond sucks. James Bond is a
I'm seeing if it was a spawner room.
James Bond is a chauvinist with a fancy watch.
It sounds like it's a spawner.
That's very anti-British of me. If I'm British, I'm meant to like James Bond, right?
Yeah, but who gives a shit?
Bond. What about Bond versus Powers? No contest.
Austin Powers every time.
Yeah.
Ooh.
God, fucking Austin Powers. That takes me back.
I love Austin Powers.
What about Johnny English? Wow.
No, Johnny English. I love Rowan Atkinson for the things he does, like Blackadder. Fucking love Rowan Atkinson and Blackadder. I can't watch Johnny English or Mr. Bean because it makes me cringe. Like, it physically makes me feel sick because he's just so
British.
It's not British, it's just stupid. Like, I know it's meant to be funny, but it physically makes me feel ill.
Am I the only person in chat right now that didn't like Austin Powers, or was not like, yes, it was a film, it was a reasonable film, it wasn't a terrible film, but it wasn't like the be-all and end-all of films, you know?
Where are you guys?
Yeah, I don't know where you are. I've found Chimken.
Found your
I see
names.
you grew up on Blue Up so you can get into Mr. Bean. Yeah. Blackadder, if you grew up on Blackadder, you couldn't get into Mr. Bean. I agree with that
I mean,
logic.
yeah, that's probably fair. Yeah. Ooh. Iron Vein?
There's a lot of iron. I don't know if it's a vein or not.
Yeah.
But I also feel the same towards James Bond. Yeah, I like, my family likes James Bond. I've watched all of the James Bond films up until Spectre. I liked Daniel Craig's adaptation of James Bond more than any other previous James Bond, but James Bond as a character is a massively flawed human being. And there's nothing wrong with flawed human beings, but it's not flawed in like, oh, a fun, happy time, good look, like good feeling way. It's like, actually, he's a bit of a, what's the word?
Dick.
Yeah, he's a fast laner. I'm not sure what that expression means. That is a new expression for me. What does a fast laner mean?
Darling?
Yeah.
No
Okay,
flawed in
just some
intentional way,
arrows.
though, which amplifies it. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Grand scheme of things, I've got very little from this trip. Have you found an Iron Vein, or are we just digging? James Bond
Yeah, this is an Iron Vein.
James Bond on Men in Black. Wow. Okay. I like. Who was the guy that who was the actor that was opposite Will Smith in the original Men in Black film? Who was K? Like, what's the name of the actor? Men in Black for sure.
Don't know.
He looked like my uncle, Tommy Lee Jones. Tommy Lee Jones looked like my uncle at the time. Not uncle by blood. So I have a fond spot. I have fond memories of that, because every time we used to go to family gatherings, my mother always used to roll out the story. Oh, he looks like that man from. I don't know why my mother's speaking like that. Hey, he looks like man from Men in Black. I don't think my mother doesn't sound like that. But
I very much grew up on Blackadder, Red Dwarf, not the 9 o'clock news, that kind of stuff. Even though my dad did like James Bond.
Your mother's from Manchester. My mother is not from Manchester. My mother's Welsh and has spent most of her life on the south coast. Well, I say most, like a good portion of her life on the south coast.
I think it's finished. Or it doesn't go this way anymore.
Are we still working down?
Yeah. Just gathering the iron.
I wonder if it's how low are we right now? Minus 45?
Minus 43, yeah.
Who is Ethan Hunt? We're pushing the edge of my knowledge of action films. Oh my god, it's Jason Bourne. That's a quote I know. Mission Impossible. Oh, I don't like Tom Cruise. I'm sorry if you're a Tom Cruise fan, but Tom Cruise creeps me.
For the skeleton.
Tom Cruise creeps me out, and his teeth are weird.
Ha.
Not that I like to personally attack anybody, but Tom Cruise creeps me out. I'm not biased at all. Oh, I was going to go get that gold. It's probably a good thing I didn't.
Just for the creeper right there.
I see him.
Oh, it goes as a path down, but we should probably. There's a creeper above you, Chimken.
Oh, he's just chilling.
Yeah, once he sees you, he won't be.
Oh, so break the vine and make him come towards me. That seems.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Because you had your shield up, you were fine.
The only Tom Cruise film I like is The Last Samurai. I love The Last Samurai as a film, much as I hate Tom Cruise. If it was any other person, I would be watching that show on the regular. But film on the regular. But I watched The Last Samurai so many times when it came out. I should watch that again. Really good show, film. Why am I saying show? I think I just watch more TV than I do films these days.
What?
We're not with you.
Oh my god. Get up the
Been
freaking
picking up your
waterfall.
iron, by the way.
Get up the waterfall, you silly fucking bastard. There we go.
Do you need help?
Yeah, I'm trying to get to a skeleton and I'm getting washed away by water and I can't look away from him because he's firing a bow at me.
I'm coming. On slow death.
Oh my god. This is how I die.
I mean, you have wandered off on your own a little bit. Just saying.
I was in the same place when you were here with me. You guys keep leaving me places. This is the whole fear of me being left in the woods all over again. I mean, this has been beautiful, but we've got so little resources from doing this.
Got a bunch of iron, Enderman.
Yeah.
Dab it in the
No.
knee.
Dab on the haters.
I mean, we can go back up if you like, but
Oh great, now we're in that weird sort of like
Friend, guys.
higgledy-piggledy shit again.
Jimkin's wandered off again, TLB.
That's the spin.
Where are you?
You walked off!
I did not. You're lying. I have not once walked off. There's no proof. It's not like I'm streaming right now.
Got a fish.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Gold.
I need to remember to drink water, otherwise I will shrivel up more than I currently am. Are we still heading down? Yeah.
Yeah.
No way you are streaming? I am. I'm not just some man that is on the internet for your entertainment. I've got feelings too,
Good stuff.
TC. I've got feelings too.
Snoop.
What, feelings?
Yeah.
I have feelings. Don't say that. That's mean. I'll punch you down that hole. Oh.
My inventory is full of crap.
Anyone want a head? I have this.
Do you need to get ahead?
I know I have 2 of those already.
Are we looting anything in particular here, or am I just hanging out? I feel like I'm very much along for the ride. I'm slowly watching, like, slowly becoming mad, but I'm here for it.
Well, you were gathering resources together, like...
Timothy Dalton. Which one's Timothy Dalton? Is Timothy Dalton the one that was in Hot Fuzz? I can't remember which actor is Timothy Dalton.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
There's an actor called
know.
Timothy Dalton, and I'm pretty sure he was.
He was a
Seymour-
Bond.
Was he Mr. Skinner in Hot Fuzz?
A little more iron.
I knew he was a Bond, obviously. Hello, Mr. Bond.
Redstone.
Do you expect me to talk, TLB? No, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. There's nothing down there. It's dead end.
I have just one okay to punch him. Just
No.
one.
No, because he said no.
Okay.
There is a yeah, Simon Pegg. I like Simon Pegg. But in the
There's a
Simon
There's a
witch.
witch.
Oh my god, Pete's just changed my username to Tom Cruise fan.
That's a good name.
I don't like Simon Pegg.
Why don't you like Simon Pegg?
I don't know. Just something about him that I don't like.
You keep Tom Cruise away from me with his wonky teeth and his weird religious background. I don't have any problem with religion, but Scientology is a bit iffy.
It's a cult, not
Yeah.
a religion.
Like, you worship who you want to worship, but don't give a community of people all of your money to do so.
Bean block!
Beans.
That Chimken. I've still never seen Tropic Thunder. There are again, it's all coming out today. There are lots of different
And diamonds. Doesn't Ben Stiller do blackface in Tropic?
No, Robert Downey Jr.
Oh.
I know it's supposedly a very good film, and I know a lot of people like. I'm not saying it was a good idea, but Tropic Thunder could not be made today because of the political situation surrounding the Robert Downey Jr. character. It just wouldn't be allowed to happen today. It was a product of its time, which doesn't make it any better.
I mean, that doesn't excuse blackface.
No, it doesn't excuse it. I'm just saying.
I thought I might come across the witch there, but I didn't.
Good. I hate witches.
I was too busy watching terrible films when I was younger. Can we talk? Let's talk about. What's your? No, I'm enjoying the. You do chat. I'm enjoying hopping in and out every once in a while. I know I got mad at
Rat
Robert Downey
Race.
Jr. Oh god,
Remember
Rat
the
Race.
film Rat Race?
Again,
No,
That
what
had
you're talking about.
had Rowan Atkinson in it.
Had Rowan Atkinson in it. Had John Cleese. Had
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
no, it isn't. It had Cuba Gooding Jr. in it.
Rat Race is a film about Rowan Atkinson, who is a narcoleptic.
No, it's a film about John Cleese, who is a billionaire and who, like, organizes shit for other people to do because it gives them kicks.
You're like Jackie
puts-
Chan? I do like Jackie Chan. Sorry.
He puts like 8 people together in a room. Whoopi Goldberg's in it, and says there's $1 million in a locker in this place.
I've gone round that
And the
loop
first
9
one-
times.
The first one to get there gets to keep it, and they all have to go and get the money. Yeah, this is a loop, isn't it?
Yeah, I keep walking down
And
that
where the
same
fuck
hole.
are the zombies?
Through the wall?
Ow.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay. I keep forgetting I can open up the little tab menu and see how much health everyone has.
Starjoss likes Rat Race. I will say I liked Rat Race, but it has massively not triggering. It reminds me of an ex-girlfriend.
Well, yeah,
So,
around the sort of time it
yeah.
came out is.
And
yeah.
I don't want to talk about Rat Race anymore. Good times. Turns out me and Dolly
They're
haven't been
either
together
above
forever.
or below. They're not to the side.
We've been together a long time. I could have
Yeah,
killed
they're
some,
above us.
I could have killed somebody and gotten out of a prison for the amount of time I've been with Dolly. That's not true, is it? You'd hope not, anyway.
No, I'd hope not. Oh, they're above us again. Hang on.
Fish! Fish! Tropical fish!
My fish.
Oh, okay. Gilby, I dare to jump down in the hay. You're not allowed to look. You're not allowed to look down it. You just have to jump.
No. Could live.
I'm fine. I'm stuck, but I'm fine. Don't seal it up! Wow. Did you like the OG Mad Max films with Mel Gibson? Again, I'm ticking all the boxes.
Got so high up.
I'm ticking all of the boxes for the popular films that I've never seen. I'm sure I have seen Beyond the Murder Dome. That sounds right. Like when I was a kid, but I couldn't tell you I remembered it. I remember my favorite Mel Gibson film or series of films is Lethal Weapon.
Because your mum's a big Mel Gibson fan.
My mother went through stages, so there were various like action film type characters that I was allowed to watch is the wrong word. My mother went through stages of being like massively into certain fandoms when we were growing up, so she did the like Antonio Banderas route and Johnny Depp route and all of those, and one of those very early on was Mel Gibson, and I remember at a very young age watching Lethal Weapon with my parents. Which probably is why I have fond memories of that film, because I'm pretty sure Mel Gibson is one of those people that hasn't turned out to be particularly pleasant.
No.
Again, I'm basing that off the person and not the character that they were playing in the film. Classic RoboCop is awesome. Classic RoboCop was awesome.
I was going to dig through if you want to come back up to me.
Yeah, I'm trying. TLB?
I'm petting a cat.
What, in real life or in game?
Real life. She's on my lap.
Considering we've got 20 minutes. Can we start trying to at least make some effort of getting home?
Oh yeah, probably then.
We've had it.
Do you want to dig straight up?
Yeah. It's been a good outing, but let's try and get home.
I mean, there's mobs up there.
Oh, yeah, you are not kidding. Oh, you're not kidding. Shield durability low.
Fucking hell.
Get in the wall. Get in the goddamn walls.
There's so many dead fish here.
Can't hold you, I'm sorry.
Can you please put torches down?
I have done.
You are following me, yeah?
No.
I am.
Is it safe to dig up in Minecraft this way?
Yeah.
Staring, yeah, it's fine.
This has been an eventful 2-hour stream.
Good.
We haven't achieved in slightly anything that we set out to achieve.
We got diamonds.
It's been a good time. How many diamonds did we get? Have we even got a hat?
I made myself boots.
TLB's got the diamonds.
Yeah, we spent all the diamonds on boots.
Now I can make 2 pairs of boots. I only made 1.
Continuing upwards. My mum was like that too. She'd go through the stages of watching all the Robin Hood films and then Zora. Hugh Jackman was another one that my mother loved. Guys, spoilers. I moved into... I lived at home a lot later than I probably should have, but I allowed us to buy the flat that we're currently living in. And I lived with my mother for a long time, and they watched a lot of films. So there were a lot
Chimken.
of... Hello?
There you go.
Thanks. Plop. Plop. Oh my god. Thank you. Okay, let's go up. Continue.
I have to play with my arm in a weird angle because the
You're
cat is
holding the
using
cat
it as
right
a
now.
pillow.
That's
Robin
nice.
Hood Men in Tights is a fantastic film.
Yeah, is that the one with the singing and the guy with the bow that's got a billion arrows in it?
And the guy with the mole that keeps moving.
Yeah.
And the Sheriff of Nottingham that can't speak right.
I didn't watch that until me and
I
Dolly
hit
were
the
in it.
wire. Stop.
Holy shit, that is the weirdest place to come out of there.
Hey, we're on the other side of where we came up though.
Okay, I'm still going up though. I really liked the Robin Hood series on the BBC back in the day. That was a good show. They cancelled it, right? They never did that. I can't remember it ever having a resolution. I mean, if I die now, at least I died digging a hole, right?
Died doing what he loved.
Oh shit, that's just water. That's just water. Get back in the hole.
Get back in the
Get the back in the hole!
Fill it back in.
Yeah, that's probably a good shout. Let's go completely the opposite direction. Get down the stairs! If you want me to dig, you need to move. This is a very technical method of Minecrafting. Oh my god. Oh wait, no, this one's not as bad. Oh, or it is. Maybe it is. No, we're now in a water void.
Well, let's go back down into the main bit where we came in and follow it across.
No, I'm fine. Tell me. Oh my god, tell me. Oh. Ah.
This is what it's like going on a road trip with family.
Peekaboo. Okay, that way. Oh my god, stop pushing me off the edge. Oh my god, there's water now. Tell me.
He's saying TLB. He's not doing anything.
It's probably Tailby. Tailby's willing it to happen.
I have the power of the Force, apparently.
Oh my god.
I mean, you're the one actively digging into water bodies.
Yeah, I've established a beachhead.
Good, because I'm stuck on a block. Thank you.
Get up there. Tailby, in the ceiling.
I found a place where I was able to breathe, okay? I was fine.
You don't need to breathe. Children don't need air. Oh my god, is this the ceiling? I don't have a spade. Ignore the fact that I'm doing this with a diamond pick.
It is.
Professionals! Oh my god, there's a temple.
Ooh, temple.
Good god.
Is there gunpowder?
No.
Oh.
TLB is banned. Mark Hamill in the Killing Joke is chef kiss.
I'm just banned?
Yeah, banned forever. And always.
Okay.
No, I rescind that.
Can I just mine into where the chest is?
I've
Yeah.
never I can't remember ever solving one of these properly.
Iron ingots and bits.
Bits? I like bits.
Ooh. Probably want to take the sticky pistons, right?
Yeah, that's why I broke them. I just don't have any.
I got 'em.
If I flick the wrong lever, is the
I
entire
ditched
thing going to
you.
explode?
No, it's not connected to anything anymore.
Okay. I probably should have asked that.
Don't come over here, I'm disarming the trap.
I probably should have asked that after I started flicking the switches.
We'll take those arrows.
Oh, okay.
I have more over here if you want them.
We need to head to 0-0, right? We walked a fair distance.
I mean, we boated. Are you outside?
Yeah.
Oh no, Chimken's outside.
I'm at the dispenser. I dropped them on the floor.
Thanks.
Home time? Home time,
Yeah.
TLB, come on. Go, TLB. Go, you will go home? You will go for walkies?
Can I, Jim? One, please?
Do you want a treat?
Do you want a treat, TLB? Quick, come on.
I don't have the space for that.
I'm also out of food, so I'm probably gonna. That's all you get. You get 3 apples. That's it. We need to head back east.
You need food? Chimken, stop.
I was gonna say, how the hell do you need food when you got
Because
CLB for a son and a farmer?
Kept exploding. That's why I need food.
Is that
Chimken,
enough
have
for
you played the Persona games? I have not played the Persona games. I've always fancied the look of Persona 5. I had Persona Golden What's It back on the PlayStation Vita, but I never finished it. I never played it in such a thorough way that I consider it done, you know? Right, Persona games are the best. I have heard very good things. It's one of those series that I'm pretty sure that those games are a massive, like, time sink. And I don't always feel like I've got the time to settle down and play a JRPG. I'm not saying that they are JRPGs, but they have...
sleep before we go.
I think they have similar tendencies. And the music is amazing. Yes, I do know that the music is amazing. There is a really good cover
I'd get in before you could.
There is a really good cover of one of the Persona 5 songs sung by Dodger. The popular YouTuber Dodger. Other YouTubers are available. I'm following you, Dolly. I got TLB. I'm assuming TLB's still back there. Three, 4, and 5 are in the top 5 of longest games. See, playing games privately, I play a lot of games as a service. Like, I'm currently knee-deep in a Destiny 2 addiction. Obviously, I play Minecraft as much as is humanly possible. I don't tend to play stupidly long games privately. I'm playing X number of those sorts of games on stream right now. So yeah, I tend to sit down and just grind Destiny 2 for hours on end. Which is why I'm really enjoying the whole streaming thing and playing story games on stream, because I know having them on stream is sort of my reason to actually finish them, because previously I would never have freaking finished them. Are you going in there, or are you just hiding from someone?
Someone who has a less full inventory can go in there.
How have I picked up Deep Slate Diamond Ore? That's fair. I'm replaying Chrono Cross off stream at the moment. Forgot how fun it was.
I mean, I thought I have my pick is Silk Touch, so that would have been you'll have picked that up from walking behind me.
Are you interested in Starfield or the Elder Scrolls games?
Leather armor and potatoes.
Ooh.
I would absolutely love to play Starfield when it comes out. It might be a game that I play on stream even, and I can take or leave Elder Scrolls. I really enjoyed Oblivion. Oblivion was my first Elder Scrolls game, and Skyrim was okay, but I played it at launch and I didn't experience any of the DLCs, and I think it's now been massively overdone.
My first streams, I love Skyrim.
I played it a lot when it was you know that thing you do in Skyrim where you start and you don't do any of the main story and you burn out on side quests. I did that and have never been interested to go back to it.
I just use cheats and spawn cheese everywhere.
I like Fallout. I love Fallout. If Skyrim had a third-person mode, I'd play it. It does.
Yeah, it does.
Go play Symphonators. Go play Skyrim. It legitimately does have a third-person mode now. It does, yeah.
At least there's mods for it, I know.
And Skyrim has like 500 mods on my game. Yeah, I can see home because you know why? I can see the Lightmatica box. That's all I can see. I can see a blue rectangle on the horizon. Why does that render so far away?
I don't know.
That's really weird. That's really weird. Also, I would have put money on the fact that we left that island on the completely the opposite side of that. Yeah, difficulty with modding those games. Bethesda release extremely good games, but they're always massively flawed for years. Absolutely years. Like broken content. Just Fallout 4 took ages to get going. And the more you mod them, the more I'm constantly concerned that the game's just going to melt partway through a gameplay.
I'm looking forward to Fallout London. Watching you play Fallout
The
London.
DLC pack, yeah, the
fan-made
fan
game.
made where, yeah, Fallout London looks really interesting. I want a new Fallout game, but it's going to be ages. Fallout 4 in the grander scheme of things wasn't that long ago, and it took them a long time between Fallout 3 and 4, and they've still not released the new Elder Scrolls. Wait, what about Fallout London? They did a
Dragon Age next,
they
right?
did Fallout that's a different company, that's BioWare.
Always get those two confused.
Fallout London is a fan-made game that they're releasing. Dragon's Dogma Net is next. I have never played Dragon's Dogma. Is that a game that you would rate? We can leave the boats there, right? It doesn't...
Yeah.
It's not a massive server at the moment, so... Okay. It's a lot like Dragon Age? Okay. Maybe that's one that Dolly should look after. Dolly is the Dragon Age fan.
If you've got any Silk Touch ores, could you please put it in the barrel I'm in?
I'm confused how have I got Silk Touch ore blocks?
Because I've got a Silk Touch pickaxe
Where am I putting them?
into this barrel.
Oh shit, okay.
And then I'll go through and break them all up.
Gold. Where are we putting clay right now?
Misc blocks, I guess.
Dragon's Dogma is apparently a mix of Dragon Age with small elements of the Dark Souls combat system. Maybe I should play that game. That sounds... I'm going to have a look at that after I've finished. That sounds actively quite amazing. Mud, moss, blackstone, amethyst, smooth basalt, copper, green stuff. Green stuff. Mob drops. Can we get one of our patent pending group photos?
Sure.
Give me 1 second.
At the front
Mass
of the
Effect
house,
is seeming a
or-
lot like Dragon Age in space. I am planning on playing the Legendary Edition. Let's all get your skins out. Get your skins out. Look at my pants, everybody. Hooray!
Put your shaders back on.
Yes, very good idea. Video settings, shader pack.
Take something out your hand.
Apply. Da, 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 da. Up.
Our Pride Month skins.
Coming back, I'm coming back.
This is. Should we do a little bit of a? If I go in the middle because I'm streaming. Be gaming.
Get your sword out your hand.
Oh my god.
Doesn't want to.
My inventory is full of stuff. That's why I couldn't find it anywhere. I was trying to find a gap. Okay, so this has been. TLB's just sneaking in the background. TLB, this has been a lot of fun, and very quickly, because I feel like we were so busy with other stuff last week that we sort of, I don't think we did enough time on our skins and why we're doing this. The day after tomorrow is Pride Month, ladies and gentlemen, and I would like to say that my skin is demisexual orientated. I couldn't do the actual demisexual flag on my pants without it looking like a big black triangle penis. So I didn't do the triangle penis. I went with just the flat colors. Dolly, what's your skin about?
My skin is originally by Tappercraft because he created my gothic rave frog skin for Halloween, and you altered it into the non-binary colors for Pride Month, the non-binary flags.
Tilly?
I'm trans.
I like trans. And that's it. Guys, we're gonna end this stream because there's only 3 of us today. We're gonna end this stream in my usual way, and I hope that Dolly...
Have you done a screenshot?
I did, but I'll do another. Oh god, the eyes!
Don't look at the eyes!
Don't look directly at TLB's eyes. They murder you if you look directly at that. I'm looking away right now.
So awful.
F2. Done. We got a screenshot. F2. Good. Okay. I'm gonna ask TLB and Dolly to help me end my stream in the usual fashion. Dolly and TLB know how this usually works. I would like everybody in chat to sit back, relax, and wait for me to snooze this ad that's about to play because we're about to hit the 2-hour mark. 1 second. Nobody go anywhere. Nobody. Keep waiting, everybody. You just wanted to strip down? I did. Okay.
Ray Frog.
We have sufficiently smooth. We've got 17 minutes to do this closing statement. Everybody, we've got 17 whole minutes to do this closing statement. Oh my god, I've hidden everything.
Not enough time.
OBS is gone. Oh. Sit back, relax, drop your shoulders and take a minute, everybody. It's this point of the stream that we like to take 5 seconds to relax. And you know what I'm doing without really thinking about it? I'm AFKing in frickin' Minecraft again.
That's why we were jumping around you to make sure you were safe.
I'm in a building now, it's fine. Okay, we're just gonna cut all pretenses and we're gonna go to the Just Cam, and TLB and Dolly are gonna help me with this. Sit back, relax, drop your shoulders and take a minute. We do this at the end of our stream in 2023. We're trying to be positive. So I want chat to know, because chat has been popping off this evening. I want you all to know that I'm glad you exist. Minecraft is not... I do the Minecraft thing for the community front. Like I'm massively in love with the Twitch community that we're building, and our SMP is made up of Twitch community members. So when it comes to streaming Minecraft, it's less about the act of streaming. It's more about something that we do with the community members. So I would like everybody in the SMP to know, and everybody in chat who continues to interact with this content, I am very happy that you exist. Dolly, what do I say after this? Can you remember?
Be proud of yourselves.
Be proud of yourselves like we're proud of you. Sometimes getting out of bed's super hard, and the world is a dark and scary place, and sometimes it's just really important for a strange bearded man on the internet to tell you that they're proud of you. So I'm proud of you guys, like, for all of your small successes and your big successes and that stuff that you don't tell anybody about, but actually it puts a smile on your face. We're proud of you for that.
Chimken.
Why are you proud of me?
Because you're awesome.
Don't tell me that. I'll blush.
But it's the truth.
I have a handsome beard. We'll put it at that. Thirdly, insure your fucking pets. I'm not looking to judge anybody if they can't afford it and that sort of thing. But me and Dolly are going through some shit in real life when it comes to one of our beloved cats. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that right now, but we would be absolutely, pardon my language, we'd be absolutely fucked if we hadn't insured that cat, because we would have done our best to support her as best we could, and that would have left us up Swanee River. So insure your pets if you can afford it. It's a really good idea, and thank you for helping us continue to do weird shit on the internet, because it's a lot of fun, and it's a good time. What river? I said that, and I'm not entirely sure Swanee River is a good thing to say now that I say that out loud.
Isn't it you're up the creek without a paddle? Or you're
up creek without a paddle. I'm not entirely sure that I'm going to Google that and make sure I don't have to issue an apology, because I said that out loud.
I don't know what that means.
Okay, no, it's not in the context that I was remembering. It's the Suwannee River in the United States. I live by that river. Ah, it's the Suwannee River. I thought it was like up. Yeah, okay, fair. I knew it was a saying.
I didn't.
I've always known it as up shit creek.
We're getting off point. Thank you for helping me do weird shit on the internet. My co-hosts today have been the lovely TLB. We're going to shout out TLB one last time, whilst Dolly helps me look for somebody to raid, and then before we finish the stream, we will also shout out Dolly, who is currently on a hiatus from streaming, but we will be back very soon, I hope.
I am tentatively trying to return to streaming.
Is there
but
anybody?
It is difficult, and I'm sure I don't need to explain.
Is there anybody that we should raid right now, do you think?
Yasmin Arts is streaming. They're a really cool artist that I follow.
Yes.
Glasses Journal is streaming.
We raided Glasses multiple times.
Maybe stream Yasminuts then if you don't, or we can look at someone who's streaming Minecraft.
Let's look at somebody. Let's do the TLB. We met the
or Smoomoo. Smoomoos.
Let's go because TLB's here with us, and we met TLB through raiding just a random person playing Minecraft. So let's find a random person playing Minecraft that we can raid.
Sure.
Let's do this thing. Quick to the internet to research people, everybody. Let's see if we can find a new friend.
There's one thing I'm very, very tempted to hit.
Do not hit me right now.
No, it's Cookie Clicker.
Do not hit Cookie Clicker as I'm ending my stream. That's a horrible thing to say. Do not do this to me.
You're halfway through mining, like, oh, I really want to. But we're in the middle of a mine. I don't know if that's good.
What would have happened? That would have achieved very little. We finding anybody right now?
Give me a minute.
We're working on it. Chat, has anybody got anybody you'd like us to raid? We're trying to find somebody. We're trying to... That person says they're playing Minecraft, but that is straight up Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh my god, what are you? Victor the Robo Cowboy. I'm not entirely sure what that is, but they're a PNG tuber. ADHD, LGBTQ+. Should we go this? Should we go Victor the Robo Cowboy?
There's someone who is frogs. Their name is Froggy Bunny.
Froggy Bunny, spelled like it sounds.
Froggy Bunny, spelled like it sounds. They are a PNG tuber that is streaming Vault Hunters.
Okay, we're gonna raid Froggy Bunny, whoever that is, and I hope
I haven't looked at their stream yet because their ads are running. So
guys, I would love to be able to do a raid, put my raid messages in chat right now, but I can't because Stream Elements sucks. So if you're subscribed, please drop them a raid emote when you land in their chat. Otherwise, I hope you have a really good night. I will be back Saturday now. Dolly, would you like to plug yourself in any way?
Yeah, I am a frog YouTuber, a VTuber that streams.
I have shouted you out.
Cozy games.
Did I shout you out twice? Did I shout out TLB the first time?
You did, yeah, I can see it.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Frogs are amazing. I like frogs. Frogs are awesome. I tend to play cozy games that have voiced acting because I am chronically ill and energy is premium.
TLB, do the promotion. Do the self-promotion, TLB. Go.
I do the streaming of random things, mostly art and Minecraft, because I'm good at those things. I want to play more, but art's fun. That's all.
That's it. That's the summary, guys. Thank you very much for joining us tonight, everybody, and we will send you off to Froggy... No, you're going to have to remind me.
Froggy Bunny.
Froggy Bunny.
Forggy Bunny.
I got him.
I can't. I apologize if it's not a good raid.
Well, we have no control over this. We haven't listened to this person. They could be three midgets in a trench coat. Who knows? But I'll have fun, and I'll be back on Saturday, guys. Goodbye.
Bye.
Say goodbye, TLB.
Hey. Bye. Bye. Is that good?
Almost. We're raiding, guys. Hope to see you all again soon. Thank you very much for the raid, Kirby. I appreciate you all. I'm very tired now. It's been a very busy stream. Fuck. We're going. Goodbye.